Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Kansas Speedway for round 11 of the NASCAR Spring Cup Series. Here under the lights. NASCAR Fan 88 starts on the pole after winning the truck race here. Can he get his fourth career win and his second in the Spring Cup Series? He had his first at Richmond and is a contender for the chase. Jimmie Johnson makes his first debut with a red vest car. Dale Earnhardt Jr. is back in the Kelly Blue Book paint scheme. Matt Kenseth is back in the dual car after making his first with this sponsor at Vegas. So it's been a long time since Kenseth drove the dual car. George Thomas in the 117 car is back in the driver's seat. And Martin Truex Jr. is in the 56 Fiber Fuel. And he will be driving this sponsor in the next few races before he switches over to Furniture Row. That's pretty much all your pre-race news. Let's get you off with the most famous words in motorsports. Here to give the command, please welcome Chassis Nass for the most famous words in motorsports. Before we get to racing, let's take a look at the starting line and see what your favorite drivers are, shall we? Row 1, NASCAR Fan 88 and Joey Logano, NASCAR Fan 88 is a pole sitter. Row 2, Jimmie Johnson and Carl Edwards, both of them are still rivals. Row 3, Kyle and Kyle, Busch and Lawson. Chase Elliott and Kurt Busch. Both of them still didn't have a win when Kurt Busch moved to Stewart-Haas and Chase Elliott moved to the 25. Michael Waltrip and Kevin Harvick. Harvick still has a win after his injuries at Sonoma. Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Ryan Newman. Jeff Gordon, let's see if they can get a win tonight, and Trevor Bayne. Denny Hamlin and Matt Kenseth. Danica Patrick and Greg Biffle. Austin Dillon and Martin Truex Jr. Tony Stewart and Brad Keselowski. Ryan Reed, the Daytona winner, and Ty Dillon. Casey Kame and Ryan Blaney. And rounding out the field is George Thomas in the 117 car. Green flags out while under the lights here at Kansas. Logano pulls away and he'll lead the first lap. NASCAR is gaining on Jimmie Johnson and cars are running up. They're not done yet. Jimmie Johnson's tire blows out. Jimmie Johnson's going to the bottom of the racetrack and he goes around and in the infield grass. Caution comes out. Let's see the replay. What happened to Jimmie and Edwards? Here we go. Jimmie and Carl are running so well until Edwards came up to Jimmie, and here was payback time. Touch, hit. The final touch from Edwards. This causes Jimmie Johnson's left rear tire to go down, and this will cost Jimmie a ton of spots. Comes down the track, tries to avoid the front of the field, but goes around in the infield, causing debris and rubber to fly all over the track in turn 2 and in the infield. So Jimmie Johnson will finish this race, but will go behind the wall, finishing one lap down. What a shame. Here we go. We're going to go attempt for a restart. Jeff Gordon and Joey Logano start alongside. That's for the line play underway. Jeff Gordon takes the lead, 2 laps to go. Logano is getting him side by side. One more time around. Logano, that's great. They're dropping back for Jeff Gordon to get the win. And finally, Jeff Gordon wins his first ever diecast race. After 3 seasons, Jeff Gordon finally breaks the drought and wins his first diecast race. At long last. Ooh. One of the biggest diecast races in history. And one of the biggest wins of Jeff Gordon's career. Ooh. So far, he has the way to go to winning the championship. And with this win, he will punch his ticket into the chase for the championship. Congratulations to Jeff Gordon. Hashtag 24 ever. Ever since Minion Fan 1024 won at Texas in the 24 car in the Xfinity Series, if he can win in the 24, then so can Jeff Gordon. And he did exactly that tonight at Kansas Speedway. Congratulations to Jeffrey and Minion Fan 1024. Here is the top 10 race results. Jeff Gordon is first. NASCAR Fan 88, the winner of the Truck Series, finishes in second. Joey Logano is third. Ryan Blaney is fourth. Greg Biffle rounds up the top 5. Dale Earnhardt Jr. is sixth. Austin Dillon is seventh. Carl Edwards, the winner at Talladega and Phoenix, is eighth. Trevor Bayne is ninth. And Brad Keselowski, the Daytona Shootout winner, rounds up the top 10. This is your top 10 race results. Here is the top 10 point standings. Tony Stewart is first. Jeff Gordon moves up to second. Chase Elliott is third. NASCAR Fan 88 is fourth. Dale Earnhardt Jr. rounds up the top 5. Kevin Harvick is sixth. Kyle Busch is seventh. Danica Patrick is eighth. Denny Hamlin is ninth. And Ryan Reed rounds up the top 10. This is your top 10 point standings. Here it comes, ladies and gentlemen. Jeff Gordon burning up the tires at Kansas. This is probably going to be one of the most controversial races in history. And just very emotional for Jeff Gordon for sure. Just very emotional. And it comes in his farewell season. And dang, Jeffrey. He's going crazy on the radio right now. And Jeff Gordon has been tearing up the tires so much that he left lots of debris and rubber on the front stretch and in turn 4. Oh man. That's one happy Jeffrey, still the boy of wonder. Round 12 for the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series will be at the Monster Mile, aka Dover International Speedway, aka Dover Downs, for round 12 of the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series season. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll see who will survive the monster. In fact, let's go over the upcoming 3 races coming to the 1 mile track at Dover. So, next up will be NASCAR Camping World Truck Series Racing at Dover. After that, it's NASCAR Xfinity Series Racing to go at the Monster Mile. After that, it's the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series drivers' turn to conquer the monster. Here's a note. Since Jimmy Johnson and Carl Edwards went at it again tonight here at Kansas, NASCAR will have no other choice but to penalize them from Dover and will miss out in the races from Dover to Daytona. But they will make a comeback behind the wheel at Kentucky. And Carl Edwards, we thought he was going to make his final race at Sonoma Raceway, but we'll have a replacement driver to take his place in that 99 at the time. So tonight will be Carl Edwards' final race with Roush Racing in the 99 car. In fact, hopefully when the replacement driver comes, the replacement driver could get more wins in the 99. And repeat, this race will be Carl Edwards' final race with Roush Racing. And when he makes a comeback at Kentucky, he'll make his first race with Joe Gibbs Racing in a 19 car. So that counts. At least when Carl Edwards makes a comeback and is back in the driver's seat, he has a new team. So here are the replacement drivers for Jimmy Johnson and Carl Edwards. David Reagan will replace Carl Edwards in the 99, and Jeff Burton will replace Jimmy Johnson in the 48. That's all your pre-race news. Let's go up to Jeff Gordon, who is very emotional right now, and see what was the reaction on winning this race. Woo! Jeffrey, how does it feel to win your first diecast race? It feels pretty awesome, I can tell you that. I mean, I've been in the diecast series for so long, and how many DNFs have I had, and how many second place finishes, and I finally get first place tonight. I don't know what to tell you. This win is very emotional for my race team, and especially for myself. And if Minifan can get the job done in the 24, then so can I. I mean, this win is just pretty awesome, I can tell you that. Whew. Finally, I get a win in my farewell season. Hopefully we can win the championship and make it to the championship 4 when we come to Homestead. But just thank my sponsors, 3M, Exalta, Pepsi, Drive to Hunger, and DuPont. Sadly, we thought we were going to win the 500, but we came in 13th. We came in second last season, the 500, which was our best finish. But this win, I cannot describe it. Hopefully we can go back to back in the next race at Dover. Woo! Now we're going to view Dale Earnhardt Jr. Dale, how does it feel for Jeff Gordon to win his first diecast race? It feels very emotional for him and his family. Even I too felt that emotion when I won for the first time at Dover, which will be coming up, actually, for the Spring Cup Series. And Jeff Gordon and I has been working very hard out there today. In fact, we've been working hard since Season 1. And the team of Jeff Gordon and the Hedrick Motorsports race team still run strong. Even though when he retires, it will still run strong when Chase Elliott replaces him in a 24 next season. So congratulations to Jeff Gordon. He deserved the win. He deserved that win for sure. So Jeff Gordon and I, we have been having a few conversations off the track, and we're going to help each other on the track every single race, starting from here on to Homestead. Now we're going to interview Chase Elliott, who pilots the 25 Napa Chevrolet, and is this season's runner-up. Chase, I know you're replacing Jeff Gordon next season, but are you going to have the same feeling when you win next season in the 24? Are you going to have the same feeling as Jeffrey? Yeah, I am. I mean, it's going to feel weird taking over the 24 next season. But if I win this season, then yes, I will kind of be emotional than Jeff Gordon. But next season, it's going to be a lot more emotional for me, Jeff Gordon, my race team, and the entire Hedrick Motorsports team. And all the race drivers, and even I do, we've been saying, Jeffrey, this is your season. And oh boy, he's out of this season. He's won Kansas. Can he win a lot more? This is just huge for Jeff Gordon. This is just huge. Just very huge.